And a beautiful good morning to you, ladies and gentlemen. We are here at the dealership. We are at Turnersville, Toyota. So I hope you're having a great start to the day. The sun just came up, 7:14 in the morning. I can actually see the clock for once on my phone. Sun coming up over there. We're here looking at some of the Tundras they have on the lot. I came down here for a very specific reason today. Little more than 83 or 4 miles from my home, but it was worth it, and I'm going to show you on the live stream here, and the video tomorrow will be in more detail. Eric, what's up? Tom, how you doing? It's good to see you guys. Thanks for joining me bright and early here, Turnersville, New Jersey. We haven't been down here in a while. Eric, what's up? Jimmy, what's up? Andrew, always here, Andrew. You must work some weird shifts doing what you do, and I appreciate you. Jonathan, how you doing? It's good to see everyone's around. I appreciate it. So we don't have a massive amount of Tundras here, but Fred, what's up, buddy? Chad, how you doing? But I came down here for a specific reason, and I got surprised because I saw two other ones that I want to show you. Kevin, how you doing? So let's start real quick. Again, the video tomorrow, all of these trucks will go into way more detail, but I'll just give you a rough idea of what I'm seeing down here. So down here, they're selling Tundras because we came down here October 1st was the last time I was at this lot. What's the date today? Can somebody tell me the date? Was it the 18th or so? I'm so lost when it comes to the calendar. Anywho, last time we came down here, there was a lot of Tundras, including that really nice limited that was in the Lunar Rock, if you remember. Well, today they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Tundras here. So they've definitely sold. David, what's going on? Dash, how you doing? So we'll start with a nice main eventer right here, what I like to call one of my favorite Tundras of recent times. This is Nightshade. Okay, it's the 19th. Thank you very much. So this one here is a Nightshade. It is in blueprint. It is gorgeous. It is iForce Max. So very rarely do we get to see, that's a loud ram. Very rarely do we get to see the Nightshade, but when it comes in iForce Max, that's exciting. And in blueprint, someone needs to come buy this. Ken, how you doing, buddy? So if you don't know, I'll give it to you one more time. You got the big screen, heated, ventilated memory soft text in here. If you don't know what Nightshade is actually a package that basically body color and blacks everything out on the truck. $450 add-on. It does nothing to the interior of the truck. That's the difference. It is strictly just exterior. So normally on Limited, this is chrome. We got chrome on the mirrors and whatnot, so it blacks that out. Nice blueprint for sure. Absolutely, Jimmy. This is a very nice truck. Blueprint is totally the way to go. But we all know that. So that's truck number one. Kerry says, looking forward to your show every Sunday morning. Kerry in Eagan, Minnesota. How you doing, buddy? I appreciate you being here. So that's Tundra number one. A good way to start, if you ask me. It's very good looking. Look at that thing. Look at that thing with the sun hitting it. Blueprint. I think Blueprint, we can all collectively say, is the best color for Tundra at this point. There's no more army green. We don't see any of that anymore. It's really Blueprint, and the one I'm going to show you at the very end, very underrated. Let me show you the front of this thing real quick. Traffic is loud, so I apologize. Try to get it where the sun isn't killing you. So there you have it. Look at that thing. iForce Max. I mean, we might as well show the price. We're here, right? Price on this puppy. So it's nicely loaded when you get in there. There's JBL. There's a couple extra things, but you see Nightshade, $450. Shane, I agree, buddy. There is no pano on this. Does it need it? Sure. 65,549. They want 69,074. So one thing I did was the salesman I know down here, I asked them before I took my trip down today, are they marking up? What's the deal down here? And he says you're going to see markup stickers on the truck, but they're willing to deal. So if you see anything you like here today, and I think that's kind of the way of the dealerships now, even when you see markup stickers on a lot of these trucks, some of them, not all of them, will deal under MSRP. Jonathan says it needs a panel roof. I agree. Yes, you know what? You're right. If that had a panel roof, I'd probably go into even more debt with that. Because don't forget, my SR5 is now upside down. Tom says, Mark, if you get a chance later, check out McGuire Toyota in Ithaca, New York. They seem to have reasonable prices on used Tundras. I certainly will. Ithaca's a little bit of a hike. This one is an SX. We love SX. So I did this in my video tonight as well. Nightshade is to limited what SX is to SR5. So this is a $300 add-on package right here. It's just exterior. It has the 8-inch screen. It has the soft, or not even the soft X. It has the fabric seats. Nothing crazy on the inside, just a $300 exterior package. And I think it's great because it makes a regular SR5 look really good. Am I right or am I right? I mean, it just blacks out the wheels and takes care of the body coloring, kind of, because when you get regular SR5, it already is pretty much body color, but this debadges. It just looks really good. It makes a truck that's cheaper look premium with the exterior. Please remember, all Tundras have, somebody brought this up the other day, and now I'm going to stress it in every video for a while. All Tundras in the new gen have LED headlights and fog lights. The difference is when you get up into limited, the premium LED headlight becomes available. In the high trims, other than like limited, it's optional. But when you get up into Platinum, 1794, TRD Pro, Capstone, it's all standard, premium, LED, auto leveling headlights. But these headlights do fine. I have them on my SR5. They're LED. They do the job. They're just manual leveling. That's the big difference. And then there's other things that are different when you get the premium auto leveling headlight is, you know, sequential signals and whatnot. But overall, they do the job just fine. Eric says, brisk 31 degrees in Nashville. Yes, it is about 31 here as well in Turnersville, New Jersey, which is more toward Philadelphia. Another SR5, black one. We have two black SR5s sitting next to each other. Pretty much the same thing. I think what would be smart, and I'm going to say something to some of the folks I know in the higher up positions in Toyota. When I get these press vehicles, because I still got the Capstone with me, we drove this today, another great ride, another very comfortable ride. I think it's awesome that they give Capstone, and I get TRD Pro limited sometimes from the press fleet, but they really should add like an SR5 to the press fleet, because I feel like a bulk of the clientele that are buying Tundras right now are buying SR5. So they should really have in the press fleet what people want, even if they want to go crazy and be like, hey, we'll give you we'll put an SX in the press fleet. You can have your Capstone, you can have your TRD Pro, but also have something down in this range, because this is, from what I can tell from my research and talking to you guys and like data collection on everybody on what they're buying for Tundra, it's 100% SR5 most of the time. Tell me what you think about that. Michael says, how are these priced with trade-in? Trade-in close to Carfax, estimated value. You can't really sit and say how trade-in is, because every dealership's going to be different, and trade-in values change almost by the minute at this point, especially nowadays with how weird the market is. It's starting to settle down, but it's still weird. Like, we're looking at Tundras today that still have markups on them, so it's hard to tell. But what I like to do, I like to go on Kelley Blue Book and get a general idea, but I've had times where I've gone on Kelley Blue Book and it's completely different when you get to the dealership. For instance, I'm totally making this part up, but say I own this Tundra and on Kelley Blue Book it says it's worth 45 grand, then I come to the dealership and they offer me 37. So you never know. You really just got to go in and see what they say, but you can research around on things like Kelley Blue Book just to get a general idea. Kevin says 59 at 4:30 a.m. La Quinta, California. Wow. Well, thanks for being up with us, buddy. Make sure you hit the like button, everyone. Hit subscribe if you're new to the channel. I appreciate you being here. David says, went to the Seattle Auto Show yesterday, and they had a limited Lunar Rock crew cab with 3-inch lift, no fog lights. Beastly beautiful. I like it. Now, I'm going to give you a little sneak peek, because I spent a lot of time in my video right before I made this live stream on what I was talking about. The reason I drove down here is this puppy right here. This is the first time I'm seeing supersonic red on a high trim Tundra. We never get to see it. Anytime, Michael, anytime. I'm here to help, buddy. So supersonic red is obviously available on Capstone. It's available on 1794. This one's a Platinum iForce Max. But in my area, we see blueprint, we see black, we see white, sometimes Lunar Rock, cool colors, but we never see red. I think since the new gen came out in person, I've seen red twice. One on an SR5 TRD off-road, maybe a limited. I actually test drove a limited for a week, but I've never seen it in the high trims, and man, this thing looks good. I don't know how you guys feel about red, but the dark chrome looks perfect on this. iForce Max engine. This thing's loaded to the gills. For the gentleman earlier who said all that Nightshade needs is a panel roof and there's perfection, well, here's perfection, my friend, because on Platinum, the pano roof comes standard. All right, everything is standard once you get up into the Platinum 1794. All the good stuff. This has genuine leather, heated, ventilated memory, pano, JBL. That's the best part about these high trims. The interior stuff, the features, it's all standard. So when you go to shop for these trucks, all you got to do is know that, all right, when I go look for them, it's going to be a truck that will have everything in it. Really, with Platinum, what you're picking is iForce Max, 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive, 5.5 foot bed, 6.5 foot bed. That's your only real options with it. But awesome red in person. Had one out here. Yes, dude, I'm telling you, red is what's up. This is not insane red. This is more like a darker red. Maybe it's because the sun's not hitting it yet. I'm not sure, but this thing looks good. Someone needs to come buy this before I make a terrible decision. And it's iForce Max, which, to be honest with you, with driving this Capstone, I've been loving the iForce Max a lot again. I mean, regular iForce does the job just fine. It's just the iForce Max. The thing is this. This is a big, heavy Capstone. It's got 22-inch wheels on it. It's got, you know, all the crazy interior, pano roof, the big, heavy iForce Max batteries. But that engine makes it feel like it's a feather, and it's floating down the road. So we're still driving this thing. It goes back tomorrow. I've put a good amount of miles on that truck. I think I put like maybe 800 miles on that truck. Sorry, Toyota. Love you. Chris, what's going on, buddy? So we will end our live stream with the last Tundra I saw on this lot, which is up here. I think it's a Capstone. I know it's a Capstone. I was just up here. Hold on. Got some bright sun to deal with. Can't see anything. Again, Turnersville is pretty awesome. In one parking lot, there's like 7 different makes of cars. So you got Nissan, Toyota, Acura, Honda, Hyundai. It's all here. So not only do you have the Capstone in the corner over there, but you have another Capstone Sequoia. So you got 2 Capstones. 2 Capstones don't make it right. But CB, what's going on? Happy Thanksgiving, Mark, and everyone watching. Craig in West Michigan. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Guys, since you're on here, here's a little secret for you. This is not our last walk before Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving morning, I'm going to do a Thanksgiving walk at a dealership. So we're going to do the same setup as we do Sunday and Monday. Live stream on Thanksgiving. And then the next day, Black Friday, will be the actual walk video. So I appreciate you being here. So we have a black Capstone. I think this is the best color for this trim. It works with the chrome so well. Beautiful truck. I've gone into pretty good detail on it on the video, so make sure you check it out tomorrow. Tom says, I believe car dealerships use NADA to determine value of their trade-in. It's always a lower price because they know they have to make money selling it at KBB, in my opinion. I agree. So KBB is always, that's just a general idea. I always tell people, and I think they should say that on their website, because a lot of people go into these dealerships and they're like, well, on Kelly Blue Book, this is what it said. Doesn't matter. I mean, what they use is a little bit different. And again, yes, you're right. They do have to make money. Reg, what's going on, buddy? Bright and early. And then next door to the black Capstone, we have a white Sequoia Capstone. 2 beautiful trucks. Let's check out the back of them. I mean, this has the same kind of features and everything as the Tundra Capstone when it comes to interior and whatnot. So not a bad looking truck if you're into that SUV, larger SUV. And then the black Capstone here. Again, all the chrome all over it. Special interior, fully loaded truck. But the black exterior really ties it. And again, I want to stress this. I think the coolest thing they ever did on Capstone was that black surround. It just makes everything a little bit different. Just that surround makes that massive of a difference. I love it. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that is it from the dealership today. I thank you very much for watching. We saw some nice Tundras. This was worth the ride. Sometimes you're not going to see a million Tundras out there, but the ones you see matter. And I drove down here specifically for the Supersonic Red Platinum, and I'm glad I was able to see that. And I got to be honest, that Nightshade Limited over there, I really want that. And Blueprint looks great. And Blueprint looks better. Of course, we have the Capstone with all the chrome all over the Blueprint, but Blueprint looks way better when it has the blacked out and the body coloring. Man, tough choice. Ken says, dealer says my lug nuts are all swollen on my 18 TRD. Never heard such a thing. $500 for new nuts. Anyone else experienced this? I am wearing boxers to try and help. I have never heard of that. Anyone ever hear of that for Ken? Lug nuts are all swollen. Very interesting there. But let me know what you think in the comments below. And make sure you check out the video tomorrow. And once again, in case you didn't hear, we're going to do one more dealership walk before Thanksgiving. It'll actually be on Thanksgiving morning. I hope you'll join me. Make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know when we're going to be going live that morning. Same setup as we usually do now. I don't know where I'm going yet, but I'm going to find some cool Tundras to show you. So, Michael, anytime, buddy. Have a good holiday yourself. And I have to end it the way that needs to be ended every time. Please remember and give love to the military and emergency services of the United States and Canada. They protect us every day and allow us to do fun things like dealership walks. Have a great day, everyone. God bless you, and God bless the United States of America.